Hi everyone. Yes, we have Realtek's Yiwei Huang, doctor today here, and he would like to provide some earnings call insights for for its and some of the 2024 outlook. So please, doctor.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Yiwei Huang, Realtek Vice President and Spokesperson. First, let us go through the 4Q 2023 operational results. And you can see the same on the screen. Q4 revenue was New Taiwan dollar 22.59 billion, 15.3% QOQ drop, but a 3.8% increase compared to the same period in 2022. The combination of a traditional seasonal low and no significant improvement in demand is the main reason leading to a QOQ drop. Q4 gross margin was 44.7%, a 2.7 percentage point increase compared to the previous quarter, and a 1 percentage point increase compared to fourth quarter 2022. The main reason for the increase comes from the reduction in write-off loss due to the slow-moving inventory. Q4 operating expense was New Taiwan dollar 8.95 billion, or 39.6% of revenue. Compared to the previous quarter, operating expenses decreased by 2.9%, but the operating expenses ratio increased by 5 percentage points. The main reason is that despite a double-digit percentage operating revenue decline, we continue to invest in R&D to prepare for the next wave of AI penetration in every market in which we play. Additionally, we had a step up in legal expenses in mask fee. We believe the former is a one-off charge, while the latter comes from the tendency to tape out IC designs in the fourth quarter to wrap up the year. We are confident that the company will return to top-line growth, yielding an improved OPEX ratio as the company returns to growth and scales up. Q4 operating profit was Taiwan dollar 1.16 billion, or 5.7% of revenue. Lower revenue and higher OPEX ratio led to the sliding of the operating profit ratio. And Q4 non-op income was New Taiwan dollar 1.13 billion. The main reason for the QOQ increase are 1, gains on disposal of investments, 2, gains on valuation of financial asset, and 3, recognition of compensation reimbursed by suppliers. Q4 net profit was New Taiwan dollar 2.18 billion, or 9.7% of revenue. So as a result, Q4 EPS was New Taiwan dollar 4.25, slightly lower than the 5.01 in Q3. And regarding inventory, Q4 inventory turnover days were at 104 days, a 7-day reduction compared with the 111 days in the third quarter. In terms of dollar value, Q4 inventory dropped about 20%. We anticipate further decline in inventory days over the next few quarters, although at a slow pace. The slightly higher than normal inventory is to respond to the many rush orders we have received since December. And this phenomenon we expect to continue. And now let's also take a look at 2023 full year operational result. Net revenue 2023 was New Taiwan dollar 95.18 billion, a 14.9% YOY decline. 2023 gross margin was 42.8% compared to 48.9% in 2022. 2023 operating expense was New Taiwan dollar 34.1 billion, or 35.8% of revenue, up 1 percentage point compared to 34.8% in 2022. Operating income was New Taiwan dollar 6.66 billion in 2023, or 7% of revenue, compared to 14.1% in 2022. 2023 non-op income was New Taiwan dollar 2.89 billion, compared to 1.2 billion in 2022. Net income was 9.15 billion, or 9.6% of revenue, compared to 14.5% in 2022. As a result, EPS 2023 was New Taiwan dollar 17.85, compared to 31.62 in 2022. And in the presentation, we also have a Q3 as well as the 2023 full year balance sheets and cash flow statements for your reference and your convenience. Okay, so this concludes Realtek fourth quarter and 2023 financial reports. So although there remains uncertainty in the overall economy and international situation, the supply chain inventory is returning to a healthy level. Realtek's first quarter operations outlook is prudently sound. We believe Realtek will return to growth in 2024. And and we will also go through some this product line performance. Okay, first PC versus non-PC, we are seeing approximately 31 to 69 in Q4, reflecting slow PC market in spite of some PC-related rush order in fourth quarter. And further, it reflects that weakness in the PC market is more pronounced than that in the consumer and communication network markets in the fourth quarter. We can also look at a few product lines. For Ethernet, in Q4, we see seasonal low despite some PC-related rush order. But nevertheless, Ethernet migration to 2.5 gigabit Ethernet and 5 gig Ethernet is gaining momentum across PC and communication network segment. And the demand for multi-gig Ethernet is driven by the growth of the 10G PON, 10G routers, and even Wi-Fi 7. So, but a caveat is the competition from the indigenous China Ethernet players. A caveat is the competition from indigenous China Ethernet players who appear to focus solely on price. And Realtek is confident of countering such competitions with optimal price performance, as well as solid field-proven interoperability and reliability. And on switch, which is positively correlated with the strength of infrastructure buildup, which remained anemic in fourth quarter. However, there seem to be signs that infrastructure tender projects are starting to pick up entering 2024, both in China and around the world. Similar to the case of Ethernet, multi-gig switches as well as managed switches are the growth driver as 10G PON and Wi-Fi 7 gain popularity. And for the Wi-Fi, although the shipment experienced a QoQ drop in fourth quarter, the drop is mild. And this can be seen TV, IoT, and communication network market. And at the same time, the migration to Wi-Fi 6, 6E in key applications such as PC and routers continues, while the first batch of products aiming to use Wi-Fi 7 will hit the market shortly after the Wi-Fi 7 program will conclude in this quarter, first quarter 24. And the trend to adopt Wi-Fi 6, 6E is expected to continue. And it will be safe to assume Wi-Fi will return to growth at Realtek in 2024 as we find new applications using Wi-Fi and using higher Wi-Fi spec. And audio codec is pretty much go with the whole PC market shipment. And this in the last year, 2023, we have seen 13.9% YOY drop in 2023 after almost the same 13.7% YOY drop in 2022, 2 years consecutive drop. So now, although PC returned to this QOQ drop in 4Q after a seemingly healthy QOQ growth in the second and third quarter in 2023. But most believe the PC market will return to growth in 2024, but perhaps very mild, 3 to 5%. And Realtek PC codec is expected to perform more or less in line with the market. Further, we begin to see more AI embedded in various audio-based solutions for both PC and non-PC applications. And this will provide a mid-long-term growth opportunity for Realtek, this codec. And last, on the TV, 2023 shipment is flattish compared to the year before at around 197 million. And but regardless, at Realtek, we see the TV business holding steady with a mild growth as we plan in 2023. And the TV market is expected to see growth this year as there is a 2024 Summer Olympics game in Paris, while TV makers are promoting mini LED TV that are good for watching sports events with a huge screen and near the quality of an OLED TV, but at a lower price. So now we can open for question.
Hi, Doctor. Could you please provide us with the 2024 full year and Q1 outlook? What are the main factors that will boost Realtek's growth this year?
As we reported earlier, although there remains uncertainty in the overall economy and international situation, the supply chain inventory is returning to a healthy level. And Realtek first quarter operations outlook is prudently sound. And as a 2024 full year, we believe Realtek will return to growth this year. And the main growth driver spec upgrades, for example, Wi-Fi 6, 6E, and even some Wi-Fi 7, 10G PON, multi-gig Ethernet, and switch, as well as the inventory restocking in the supply chain. And overall communications network and automotive in general may fare better than PC and consumer applications.
Hi, Doctor. Can management provide revenue and gross margin guidance in 2024 and beyond?
Okay, so despite a setback in 2023, we expect Realtek to return to top-line growth in 2024 onward. We believe the trend for more edge AI devices is here to stay. Such a trend will demand chips solutions to facilitate faster, more flexible, and more manageable connectivity to the cloud servers and more human-centric audio-video man-device interfaces, all within the focus expertise areas of Realtek. The trend also leaves plenty of room for Realtek to innovate as we aim at mass-enabling AI solutions for everyday work and living. Realtek envisions that the trend aligns well with Realtek's goal to move our product mix to favor mid and high-end products, thereby yielding gross margin improvement in the long run.
How is your view to grow OPEX in line with revenue? Do you expect the OPEX this year to remain at the present level?
Until now, Realtek consistently delivered revenue growth that exceeded the growth rate of headcount. the main contributor to operating expenses. The momentum had a setback in 2023 against excess inventory problem, macroeconomy weakness, and geopolitical tensions. Nevertheless, we are confident of returning to revenue growth. At the same time, we will sharpen our focus on per capita productivity and deliver the economy of scale benefit. To the best we can tell today, with very limited visibility, the OPEX ratio may stay in the ballpark of what we had in 2023 on an annual basis.
And what was the inventory write-off amount in fourth quarter 23? And how does that compare to third quarter? And will it keep going down in first quarter 24? And do you think GPM will go back to high 40% or above in some quarters of this year because of the lower inventory write-off and high GPM for selling products that were previously written off?
Okay. As we shared in the last earnings call and as attested by the fourth quarter gross margin result, the write-off due to aged inventory by and large had come to an end in third quarter 23. Whatever may be left can be insignificant. We prefer not to get too far ahead of the margin performance in the coming quarters. Suffice it to say that we see further gross margin improvement doable, and we are working hard on several fronts to manage our gross margin continuously. Our efforts include working closely with our customers to respond to the tremendous price pressure from the market, and also negotiating tirelessly with our suppliers to meet the expectations of the market and our customers. And also now we are doing engineering product cost down, including redesign where applicable. Last but not the least, we're developing new products with enhanced value proposition to entice a favorable ASP.
Regarding the competition, how does the market competition or market share look like in China? Is there any influence from high silicon competition on Wi-Fi or telecom market? And can Realtek increase your market share from US competitors?
When given equal choices, and now more than ever, customers in China will lean toward, quote unquote, buying China. Having said that, most customers in reality, in China or elsewhere, will choose a supplier that is reliable and deliver the best cost performance. So the duty falls upon Realtek to help our customer justify buying Realtek. High silicon as a preferred telecom IC supplier in China was well known even before this US-China confrontation. Realtek has been competing against high silicon, and for that matter, many other reputable IC providers from US and elsewhere around the world at the same time. Our track record shows that Realtek is always one of the few left standing in the long run in the field in which we play, and we have confidence in continuing this record.
You have launched several products that have AI features for the PC market. Please comment how much more revenue you can earn per unit from AI PC compared to regular PC. Thank you.
Okay, now, despite many growth stories, AI PC, Windows 10 decommission, and PC refresh cycle, to name a few, it is worth noting that most of the market reports and PC industry players are forecasting a very mild annual PC market growth from 2024 to 2026. To this end, it may be prudent not to overplay the impact of AI PC on the PC market, at least not in 2024. To put things into perspective, the definition of PC or the AI PC is still very vague. According to TrendForce, Microsoft appears to be setting a hardware baseline for an AI PC, which should have at least 16 gigabytes of DRAM and 40 TOPS of computational power. But other than Microsoft Copilot, however, there does not seem to be any information regarding what additional AI applications may be found in an AI PC that may benefit from such hardware configuration. But then it should be further noted that no PC product today meets set AI PC threshold. A PC using a CPU, NPU, meeting the 40 TOPS requirement, such as Qualcomm Snapdragon X Elite, AMD's Strix Point, and this Intel's Lunar Lake, they may come in the second half of 2024 at the earliest. And having said that, Realtek is leading the market to infuse various AI features into a PC. Realtek's second generation Edge AI human sensing USB camera controller, a CES 2024 Innovation Award winner, is a great example. It is the first AI PC webcam controller meeting all the requirements set by Intel and Microsoft. Additionally, there are increasing number of Realtek IC solutions embedded with embedded AI features for the PC market as we go forward. Now, these progressions should be viewed as the necessary product upgrade to meet the market trend and customers' expectations, thereby assuming Realtek's growth and our leading position as a PC IC the solution provider. Or stated differently, AI-enabled PC are almost certain to be the next phase of PC evolution. AI features may gradually appear from one generation to the next to ensure the health and growth of the PC market, and to protect against market stagnation and ASP erosion. It may not be meaningful to speak of the quote-unquote additional revenues from AI PCs versus the regular PCs.
So for your Wi-Fi business, we also have a few questions. When will Wi-Fi 7 start revenue contribution? And what is the ASP ratio of Wi-Fi 4, 5, 6, 7, and each of their percentage of total Wi-Fi revenue? And what's Wi-Fi 6 penetration percentage in PC router in 2024 and 2025? And would Wi-Fi 7 penetrates faster than previous generations?
Okay. Well, first, Wi-Fi 7 logo program is concluding this quarter. So products armed with Wi-Fi 7 should be hitting the market shortly after that. Realtek Wi-Fi 7 would be among the first batch of products equipped with logo certified Wi-Fi 7. Nevertheless, Wi-Fi 7 market penetration may be rather limited in 2024, likely around 5% at best. It may follow the same growth path as the previous generation of Wi-Fi. The price gaps among different generations remain significant, with the average price of Wi-Fi 6, 6E more than 60% of that of Wi-Fi 5, and more than 4 times that of Wi-Fi 4. Now, the ASP of Wi-Fi 7 is clearly more than double that of Wi-Fi 6, 6E today. So such price gaps almost guarantee that the legacy Wi-Fi, namely Wi-Fi 4, 5, and 6, 6E, will continue to dominate the Wi-Fi market this year and even next. We observe that Wi-Fi 6, 6E may reach 80 to 90% market penetration for PC in 2024, and perhaps around 70% for routers. Okay, so this will conclude this recording of this session. Thank you.